Yeah, and then we could. Good morning, Marin. It is Friday, another episode of Selling Microsoft Teams Rooms. I do apologize. It's very cold in Florida, apparently, right?
I know. I have my Buffalo Bills gloves on. I'm representing for Sunday. It's freezing here. My heat's not working, so apologies.
In the spirit of freezing, Jimmy changed the cable. He cut his cord this week. So if I'm freezing, let's blame the cable company 100%. But let's jump right into the news. Marin, there are partner benefits that were dropping on January 22nd. There were license for pro rooms. There were other things as well. We've heard from a couple of you. Some people might not be seeing it yet. We're looking into it, but I think we'll have some information shortly if you are not seeing that yet.
Sounds good.
Sounds great. Also, Marin, our friends at Hudley and the Hive have actually deployed a whole bunch of rooms here at Microsoft, and they wrote a little blog post about it. Sam Albert, who's one of the people inside of the Hive, has some great quotes inside of here and some real insight about how Hudley Crew can help some of those higher visibility rooms that you have.
Yeah, I think multi-camera is a lot of our partners are talking about multi-camera. It's a great way to amp up an existing conference room and make it more impactful. Obviously, I love when I get the ability to see multiple people within the room. So this is an amazing solution. Hudley Crew, if you haven't checked it out, it's a multi-camera solution with easy install. So really great shout out from Sam Albert.
Great to see our partners at Hudley do some incredible things. And speaking of incredible things, Marin, Logitech introduced the Rally Board 65 this week. I think this is going to be a very, very popular device because I think boards have not gotten everything that they deserve inside of the ecosystem yet.
I come from that space prior to Microsoft. I'm a huge interactive board fan. I would say they're easy install, obviously, but you also have a lot more flexibility and being able to move that from room to room if you want to. But adding a whole new collaborative element into a space. So I think obviously great to see Logitech come into the space with the Rally board. I think we have another big announcement right after it with another
right
board.
After it. In the board form factor, our friends at Yealink have the official first Teams Windows certified board available as well. So now you've got Android, you've got Windows, you've got a whole bunch of different things, including our Surface Hub product line. All of these are options for you if return to office is something that's coming from leadership, but not including the conference room people and not saying, hey, what it is. That's where I think the boards really come into play, is they can be put in temporary fashion very, very quickly and deployed really, really effectively.
Congrats to Yealink.
Absolutely. And our friends at Logitech also made another announcement, the Logitech Spot, taking some of the environmental insights in your office workplace and making it really, really easy to attach different things. I mean, this is kind of a little thing that sticks to the wall, goes ahead and uses LoRaWAN technology, goes ahead and brings in all of the sensors, air quality, room climate, battery, and energy consumption, and lasts for a long time. So it's easy to deploy and easy to get some of those insights from the room.
Yeah, I think the article said something like 5-year battery life, which is crazy. And honestly, I mean, if you're looking at carbon footprint and energy saving, this is amazing, having the ability to sense when people are in the room or are not, adjusting temperature. So this is kind of leading into the future of what the smart office will be. And I love that Logitech is bringing it to the space, making it super easy with just a stick on the wall type device. So.
Yeah, and I think this warns you when you need mittens, Marin. This 100%. Copilot can go right in and tell you need mittens. Our friend Yoav from the MDEP partner side wrote a blog post, Advancing Collaboration and Accessibility inside the MDEP 2024.4 release. There's a whole bunch of room stuff in here. Great to see our partners adopting MDEP and putting that out there as well. Now, Marin, you may not have gotten your badge yet. I think I have. I think you have. Great. You have. Michelle has. I think everybody has gotten their badge. But if you have not, Marin, we're going to help you get your badge here. We're going to give you a question and answer. Now, Marin, why integrate M365 Copilot into meetings and the meeting room? I think this is something that many Microsoft sellers sit down. They want people to license the person themselves. they forget about the meeting room. That's the blind spot that we have. But why integrate M365 Copilot into meetings in the meeting room? Is it to eliminate the need for physical meeting rooms? Is it to improve the connection between teams, communication platforms, and business outcomes? Is it to increase the number of meetings held per day? I like that one. Is it to provide entertainment during the meeting? Jimmy won't be there. Let's provide some entertainment and put Copilot in.
This is an easy one. It's a gimme. Let's go with B.
This is an easy one. It is to improve the connection between teams, communication platforms, and business outcomes. Now, Maren, if you do decide to take your badge at aka.ms/Teams Sales Badge, I want everybody to post it on LinkedIn. You will be presented 50 questions out of a bank of 100. We just gave you one. So out of a bank of 99, you might have to guess some of the answers and everything else, but a passing grade is 80%. I want everybody out there to go do things.
Join the special club. There's lots of us special people in it. You want to be.
There are thousands of people that are in progress right now that have not yet completed the test. So I want to make sure that people are there. Also, I did a podcast. I didn't know this was out. Thank you, Maren, for finding this, actually. Using AI, boosting workplace productivity with Jimmy Vaughn. I went through a whole bunch of different things that I use AI in, that I see insights in. Some of them were from the boot camp. Some of them were for other things. AI agents is something that's new. Agents. We talk about that, Maren? I think Dave brought that last week. But 100% great podcast. So happy that Chris, Dr. Chris, as his email came in, Dr. Chris went out and put out. Now,
that's a really good format, by the way. And that's a long format, which Jimmy doesn't do a whole lot of. And it's it's almost 45 minutes, right? But definitely worth your time.
You get me talking about AI, I won't stop, Maren. That's why it's long format. It's out there and everything else.
Loved it. Well done.
But speaking of AI, I want to go ahead and have Dave tell us this week's AI prompt of the week. Michelle, go ahead and roll that tape.
Welcome back to another AI prompt of the week. If you're like me, having access to meeting transcripts and Copilot has really allowed me to be more present in meetings without taking nearly as many notes. The problem is I'm so dependent on this ability, I sometimes get caught flat-footed when I'm in a meeting that isn't on Teams or isn't transcribed. That's where Copilot for Stream can really save the day. Let me show you how. Here's a training video I saved to my OneDrive. When I click it, the video loads right into Microsoft Stream. On the right side in the Copilot pane, first thing I need to do is create a meeting transcript so Copilot can reason over the contents of the recording. When the transcript creation is complete, I do need to refresh the browser window for it to load. Now I can use Copilot just as I would in the meeting summary of Teams. In this case, I'm going to ask it for an outline of the video. Copilot generates a bulleted list of topics discussed in the recording, complete with timestamps. I could also ask for action items, unanswered questions, or questions about topics that were discussed, just as I would if I were doing the meeting recap right in Teams. I really like using this technique for meetings that we have with our vendors or our customers, because often they're recorded on someone else's tenant or on a different meeting platform. I can take full advantage of Copilot's intelligence as long as I have a video recording of the meeting. And that's this week's AI prompt of the week. If this was useful, be sure to check out all of our other AI prompt of the week videos. And also like, subscribe, and share this one with someone who you think might find value in it. I'll see you next time.
You know what I like, Maren? There are so many Copilots. I never even thought about using it in Stream that way.
I know.
So that's where we can go ahead. We can help everybody sort of have that creativity side and that action to go ahead and take things. Great example, Dave. That and all the rest of the AI prompts of the week are on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/TeamsRoomTechTalk. Now, Maren, let's get into some of the roadmap items. And there's only one this week, but it's an important one. Microsoft Teams adds CVI coordinates to town hall and webinar invites. This is coming, allowing you to actually use some of the other video technologies that might exist for town halls, for webinars, and everything else. We want to make sure that no matter what platform you're on, you're getting in, and this extends that ability there. So this was a good one to see that's on the roadmap. we've got a few upcoming events that are happening. Obviously, there's one big one, but we're going to talk about a few others. If you are thinking about going to CommsMe next, I want to give you the savings you've been waiting for, Marin, because this is an early bird ticket that will save you money. Now, this is in Denver in April. This is a community-driven event. I go every single year. I'm sure that I'm going to be there this year again. But if you want to save on your registration, this is a great thing. This is a limited time offer, but I'm saving you money. Also, if you are going to Enterprise Connect, Ilya has a great savings for you. You need to use the code Bookstein400. And I want you to spell it right. I don't know why they didn't do Ilya 400, but Bookstein 400, Marin. If you're going to Enterprise Connect, our friend Ilya Bookstein will be doing the Microsoft keynote there. Great event down in Orlando. I go a lot of times. I love the Gaylord. I love Wednesdays when they feed the Gators. They get people out there and everything else.
It's like the Orlando Biodome. That's what the Gaylord is, kind of. Yeah.
It is, and they got a big water park. I mean, it's so much fun to go down there and attend Enterprise Connect. Tuesday, Marin. Tuesday. You and myself and many of our others will be joining our partners at Cisco to go ahead and do a webinar to help promote MTR and Cisco. A lot of people still don't know that we're great partners together with Cisco and everything. Also, everybody is starting with ISE. ISE is only a few weeks away. I'm really, really excited to get there and see everybody. We've had meetings, we've been planning and everything else. One of the things I want to tease, Marin,
it'll be fun.
If you are at ISE, and we will start promoting this next week, we are going to give you a time to come to the Microsoft booth, and we want to test your knowledge on Teams rooms. We're going to be doing a game show. We're going to have audience participation and even people that can participate from home and everything else. We're going to try to do this. This is going to be a fun thing that's happening. I want everybody to show up at the booth for us so we can have this game show. I don't know what we'll give. Maybe we'll give a million Turkish lira in the idea of going over to the European.
I want it to be something wacky and wild. It'll be fun. Whatever it is, it'll be fun. Yeah,
this will be fun, and we're really looking forward to it. Follow myself, follow Marin, follow Michelle, anybody associated with selling Microsoft Teams rooms. We'll make sure to get the news out next week. And for these links and everything else, don't forget SMTR show SMTR.show every single week. You can go there and get the things. Marin, it is Friday. It's time to start relaxing and going and just getting into the weekend. I hope that everybody here, I see Cindy, I see John, I see Michael, I see Tom, I see everybody in the chat that's giving us a whole bunch of things. Go Bills, I see inside of the chat as well. Not sure about that, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm a Devils guy. Oh, that's the wrong sport. I'm a Devils guy. But have a great weekend, Marin. Have a great weekend, Michelle. Thank you to everybody for the support. We'll see you at ISE. And thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. Michelle, go ahead and roll that tape and get us out of here.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. You make it all worthwhile. You make me feel alive. I appreciate your support. It means the world to me. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.
Awesome.